EA Sports brings you a special edition of the National Football League for this Thanksgiving matchup. It's the Niners and the Seahawks on Thursday night.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Tonight, it's the final morsel of our Thanksgiving feast, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, this was a team after the Russell Wilson trade that looked like they might be bottoming out. But for years, the Seahawks have had great success in the NFL draft, as you well know. And they've used the last few drafts to really restock this roster.
And they certainly have restocked this roster and have gotten back to playing football the way that they want to do it. Seahawks football, which means running the ball with authority on offense. They've added runners, offensive linemen, and now they're just being forceful in the way they're going about their business, the way that they did it when they ran to Super Bowls.
Then for the visiting 49ers, they're exciting on the offensive side of the ball, but it's the defense that really provides a lot of stability. They were second by a whisker to the Bills in total defense a year ago.
And they have all pro-caliber players at all three levels, all capable of taking over a game.
A running play on first down will get 4 up to the 29.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. A shotgun snap for Smith. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
They'll take over first down 10 at the 42-yard line.
They go play action here. Purdy. Buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Darrell Taylor, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they get after him early.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
I like the thinking there because right after a sack, it can be a great time to call for a screen to your running back and use the eagerness of the defense against them. Able to get some positive yards out of this one and make things a little bit easier for him on 3rd down.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. That is caught, and they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, Kettle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the 49ers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On second down, here's the option. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
At the 34-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And this is going to be incomplete. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Myers' kick is good. And they're on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6.
To throw is Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well in the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going. And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. What a pickup this man was last year. It's Christian McCaffrey. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Shotgun now with Purdy. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Purdy looking to throw. And returns it right back to Samuel. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Seahawks 12-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Yeah, the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
At the 2-yard line.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Throwing here, Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners have retaken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 14 to 10. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Now Gino on 1st down. Oh, that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Back to throw, Smith. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Out of the gun, Smith. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. Could have been his 2nd, but instead it's 4th down. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. Down to the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 53 yards.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside.
Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Seahawks offense going to get one final possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Smith now to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. But Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down. So we've reached halftime here on a Thanksgiving night. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, back to you guys in just a moment, but welcome everyone to our Creative Village studios in the EA Sports Halftime Report. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, and we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side can play mistake-free football the rest of the way. Both these teams going through their final adjustments before heading back out of the locker room. Time for us to go back out to Lumen Field, where we rejoin Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 7. Purdy now to throw off the play action. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Brandon Ayuk. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing now is Geno. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. He lets it fly for Lockett. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And the Niners are going to have it here at their own 15. I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there. But obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 62 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Taken down at the 41. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. 3rd down and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
First down, San Francisco.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL.
That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the 49ers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Moody good with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
We are headed to the fourth here on Thanksgiving night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Here's Smith. And his throw is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Purdy from the gun. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The Niners on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Niners have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Seahawks 10. Jake Moody to kick off for the
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Geno down to throw. And complete to Smith and Jigba. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Geno. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. Smith throwing again. That's complete to his running back, Dallas. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 49ers' 42-yard line.
Smith. He finds Smith and Jigba. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Smith. Throw out wide to Walker. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, here's Smith. His throw incomplete. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now it's Smith. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners 1st down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
1st down, 49ers.
On 1st down, Purdy. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis.